What's up, you guys? So by now it's been a couple of days. I tried edibles for the second time on 420. The first time I tried edibles, nothing happened. I did make a video and documentary. I did document my experience. I'll leave that link in the description if you want to see the first video of the first time I tried edibles. Now, there's a lot of things I thought about after this second experience. I thought about location. When you try edibles and you're in the wrong location, like a lot of people would just be hanging out, doing nothing, relaxing, or just chilling at home. And the second time I tried it, we went to a bar/club where there's flashing lights, there's loud music, loud people, drunk people, and I ended up not having a good time because I took too much, and I didn't have a good experience. So what you're about to watch is what I recorded on 420, Saturday night going into Sunday. And this time the edibles did work a little too well. I felt like I took way too much, especially because I don't smoke. I don't do any types of other drugs. So like, I'm caffeine sensitive. So when I drink soda, I get all jittery. I feel like it's the same thing when you eat edibles and you don't really eat edibles all the time, or you don't smoke, or you don't do dabs or whatever. If your body's new to it, then you gotta take less. Kind of like drinking for the first time. You're not gonna down a whole bottle of whiskey the first time you drink. So what you're about to watch is what I recorded on 420. I did watch some clips, and I took notes, which is located on my phone. So here's the video, and after the video, I'm going to go through the notes. All right, guys, so it's 11:40, right down the street from a dispensary. Second attempt, I'm gonna try an edible once again. It is officially still 420. This is for you. Enjoy the video. All right, guys, so back at it again. This is the second attempt. For pretty much the first attempt, I went to Planet 13, got an edible, got a THC beer, and if you guys saw the video, nothing happened. But you guys did tell me that I did look like I was getting high while I was going to sleep. It just took forever. So this time I went to Silver Stage Wellness Dispensary. It is 420 for all you, or it was 420. It's now, when I bought this it was 420. It's a little after midnight now. But basically what I got was another chocolate bar. It's called Basic. The lady said that one of these packs should do me in. So I'm not sure what she meant by that, because I explained to her what happened last time and what I had last time. This one is going to be 51.75 milligrams. And there is 2 of these. And then I also got some gummies. Sour watermelon. This one is 10 of them. And this one is 92.1 milligrams. So almost twice as much as the bar. So I could either, they're almost 100 milligrams each. 2 bars or 1 pack of gummies. She told me to take a couple, wait 30 minutes, and see what happens. So that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna keep it a little bit different. Last time I stayed here, checked in every so often. This time I'm going to eat some of this, and we're heading downtown because today is Saturday night. All right, so I had a question. So pretty much I bought 2 different kinds. Now, this is my only second time trying this. And I kind of want to try both. So, but I could mix them, right? I could try a piece of that, eat both packages, but try a piece of this and then try a piece of this. And it won't get me sick or anything, right? It's just THC and candy, pretty much. But if I'm wrong, let me know. I'm going to find out if it was wrong, but let me know in the comments. See what happens. It's pretty much just like look. It's like a Twix, kind of. Is that chocolate in the bottom? What is that? Is that wrapper?
What?
I'm not sure if this is like a chocolate stamp on the bottom, but hopefully it's edible because it's going in my mouth. All right, so she said try a couple pieces. There you go. Maybe eat one piece.
Tastes good.
Just like regular chocolate. No, we don't.
We just eat enough of that one, so we don't have that one.
So, taking 2 pieces. She said to wait 30 minutes. We'll see what happens. Took 1?
Yeah.
Why'd you take 1? Did that fuck up by taking 2? Alright, so, like I said, we're going downtown. I'm going to get ready real quick, and then probably try the gummies. Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, it's been about 40 minutes, and I feel something like really, really light. But then again, I was telling my buddy that I wasn't sure if it was because I was tired a little bit or what, but I'm going to take some more. Here's one more piece. Alright, so I took one more piece, heading to a buddy's house to meet up with more people downtown and see what's going to happen. We got 4 more pieces in here. I'm going to leave these here for another day. There's no way we can get all this, right? 100? I don't know. I don't want to take them and not use them and leave them at someone's house or car, and it's just a waste. So, just taking the chocolate with me. Let's head downtown. Let's go. Well, let's head to a buddy's house and then head downtown. No, I can't even talk. I can't even talk right now. I swear to God, it's not. I swear to God, it's not hitting me. It's not. There's no way it's hitting me right now. Okay. Hold on. It's not this. I swear. It's just me. I know it's just me. I'm under control. Anyways, going to a buddy's house and then downtown. That's me. I'm under control. I'm under control. Let's do this. All right, just a quick update. It's been about 30 minutes. We are in a car waiting for Samantha to hurry up. Our buddy. Waiting for our buddy to hurry up. Get ready, but we're in a car heading downtown. About to take another piece real quick. Yeah. I missed piece number 4. So, hold on. The thing that's crazy about this stuff is that this stuff just tastes automatically just like chocolate. Just chocolate. So I can understand where parents are kind of like nervous of having around kids because they won't be able to tell the difference. So I got another piece right here. This will be piece number 5. All right, so I made it downtown. So the update is 50 milligrams. I think I'm feeling a little bit because my face started getting numb a little bit, and I'm not sure if that's normal or what. And then I was texting, and then I looked up while my friend was driving, and it just looked a little weird. So, kind of weird too. I'm gonna give it a little bit more time. So yeah, but I believe it's starting to kick in. This is a lot better than the last time. So, see what happens. All right, so I forgot to check in for the time from last time. So it's 2 a.m. 2 a.m. We just got downtown. I can feel it starting to hit me a little bit. I'm not sure how many milligrams it was last time from the other place, but it didn't work. This one's definitely working. So, see how I feel in about an hour. Okay. Can't even talk right now because I'm about to go to Ghost Lights. This will make 60 milligrams. definitely kicking in a little bit more. I don't want to crossfade it though. And this one definitely worked. A lot of things happened. We went to Gold Spike, all right, and a lot of things happened. I took notes. Because I knew I'd forget, but like, I don't know. I took notes. This is like the second attempt for doing edibles. The first one didn't work. This one works. Tomorrow I'll go back on the notes and talk about how I was feeling, because I'm pretty sure I'll remember. I definitely think I took too much. She said I'll be fine with one package, one. She said I'll be fine with just one bar. It'll be good. But for some reason, we decided to take a jelly gummy with that, and it was a mixture. I'm not sure if it was way too much or what, but this one definitely worked. A lot of things are going on. Some good, some bad. It's like I'm zoning in and out of people's faces and movements, and it feels like I was looking at them forever. Like it took a very long time for it to go away to the next image. And it's like when I'm hearing people talk, right? People are talking, like they're saying words. And like I'm hearing them and I understand them, but just for a split second, because I couldn't take, like I couldn't I understood what he was saying, but it didn't stick in my brain to process fully. It was a weird feeling. Then we went inside, and all the dance lights, and I started thinking weird stuff, like I was transforming into like a wolf inside, and I kind of felt like these plastic bags were on my feet blowing. It was kind of weird. Pretty much I was just drinking water, not a single drink of alcohol.
You didn't drink anything?
No.
Jesus.
I personally do not like this. Although drinking makes you feel a little bit sick when you drink too much, this is just a feeling where it's like you want to relax and be calm. With alcohol, it's like you want to get on a dance floor and party.
Do you feel sick?
Huh?
Do you feel sick at all? Like sick?
Like I feel sick, but then I tell myself that it's not real. Like I don't really feel sick. I'm just, whatever. Kind of want it to wear off. I'm done with this. I prefer a drunk buzz.
Were you ever like scared?
A little bit. Paranoid a little bit. Wonder, I fucked up. For science, I should have not took that jelly one, because then, because like the whole goal was to find out how you felt with one pack.
I thought that goal was just to see what it'd be like to be messed up by edibles. And that's exactly what's happening.
Huh?
He said that's exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought this is what you were shooting for.
Yeah. I don't want to fall asleep like this, though. You ever fall asleep like this before?
Oh, man.
I don't feel no munchy sensation.
Yeah, I'm already. Look at that. Do you remember talking to the guy at the bar?
I don't remember what he said.
What were you, what were you thinking? What were you thinking that, like, what were you thinking he was talking about?
I thought he was like seeing we were staring at our girls too long or something, and I thought he was starting to fight. I don't know. It was like I didn't understand anything.
Wait.
It's weird. I think about things and it's like it goes into like fuller detail and shit.
What do you mean?
Just like a random thought, and then that thought will be like a bigger thought. I mean, it's just weird.
I don't know what you mean by that.
Huh?
I don't know what you mean by
I don't know what I'm talking about. What was the question?
You said one thought expands to a bigger thought.
Huh?
What do you mean?
What was the question?
There was no question.
I just said it because I was saying something was going on in my head. So I'm saying, like, when I think of something, it's like instead of shot on your phone, it's shot in 4K filming.
It's like HD. Like you
HD.
can see shit clearer.
Like it feels thicker, like a painting, like new paint, and then not an old painting where it's dry and just like new. It was weird. No one's ever thrown up from fucking the shit.
Yeah, people probably have.
Oh. Could you Google how long it takes to wear off? Everything's like slower too. Slower. Fast pace. Get in trouble?
Yeah.
So you get in trouble?
I'm gonna get in trouble.
So no guy don't want to get in trouble?
I'm fucking grown up, man.
So pretty much what happened was that it took a while to kick in, but once everything hit, it kicked in really, really bad. Like, it was suggested to take the 1 pack, and I kind of felt like nothing. I mean, I felt something was happening, but then I didn't think it was going to be like that. I ended up taking 60 milligrams, and it was way too much. And I'm a big guy, so I feel like edibles are like alcohol, where, you know, if you eat before and you're a bigger person, you can kind of consume more alcohol. So me being a big guy, I'm 300 plus pounds and I'm 6'1", so it's like I kind of felt like nothing was going to happen again, so I kept taking more, which was a bad idea. Anyway, so these are the notes. It says, the first thing I wrote down was buzz feeling. So when it started to kick in, I kind of felt like it was that drunk feeling where you know you're getting drunk, or you know you're buzzed. Feels good. It's not that bad. You could control it pretty much when you first wake up in the morning and you're still tired, but you're walking around trying to wake up. The next thing I wrote was Old Town Road sounds good. Now they played it in the outside area with the DJ and people dancing, and like I remember thinking to myself, okay, this sounds actually pretty good. I could dance to this. It was a good song. But I did a reaction video on it, and I didn't care for the song. I liked the video, but I didn't care for the song. But it's one of those songs that grows on you. I mean, I don't hate it now, but it definitely is one that you have to listen to a few times. Cottonmouth. Okay, so my mouth was super dry. Not just your tongue. It was like my whole inside of my mouth was just like I needed water. So a couple of people I was with, they decided to crossfade. And pretty much, if you missed the note on the video, Pretty much crossfading, when you're crossfaded, it means you're on edibles or you smoke a little bit and then you drink. So it gets you messed up a little faster. I decided not to do that because I wanted this to be an experiment of what it was like to take edibles. The next thing is, shouldn't have took that last one. So the lady suggested just take the one bar. That should have been plenty, and it probably was just plenty. Even that was probably too much, but we decided to eat one more of the gummy, and pretty sure that pushed it a little bit over the edge. The next one is a conversation with random guy. I remember standing in line to get another bottle of water, and a friend of mine was getting a beer, and this guy was talking to two girls. And I remember just standing there, and then he comes up and starts talking, but I don't remember exactly what he was saying. Pretty much he started talking to a buddy of mine, and I'm not sure what he said, but I remember pointing towards the front of the line. I couldn't talk. And he said something about girls. So I thought maybe that I'm so out of it that I was checking out his girl, the girl he was talking to. And he just continues to talk. And I keep on asking, what is he saying? Like, I tell him, I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you please repeat it? And I said it like 4 or 5 times. And he's just laughing. And I told him that it was the second time I took edibles and that I could hear him talk. I understand what he's saying, but it just didn't stick. Like, I couldn't comprehend what he was saying, like in a conversation. So my friend couldn't stop laughing at that. And then something happened where my friend was started laughing because I guess the way he told me was that I asked if the guy was local, and he said, yeah, I'm local, motherfucker. And I was like, okay, I'm just asking. But the way I said it was kind of weird and funny, I guess. And pretty much my friend was just cracking up when he told me that. It says, I'm zoning out on things. So I know THC edibles, they're not a hallucinant, but I kept on, it was like a weird dream state where I remember going outside of Gold Spike to the dance area and turning around to see who else was with us that was coming out. And I remember seeing a lady with her face against the glass just looking at me. But when I saw her, when I zoned out on people, it happened twice. It seemed like I was staring at her for the longest time. But in reality, it was like I turned around, saw her, and then looked back. But when I turned around, and it looked like I was just staring, like her staring at me. It was just really weird. And that happened with another guy where it was a bouncer who I see all the time, but he was standing on a puddle to make sure no one slips. And I remember his face just being like he was like looking down, but looking at me in a weird face. And I can't remember how long I was looking at him. It was just a weird experience. The next one says, I don't like this. I want it to be over. We went back inside to the dance area. So people are dancing, they're loud, they're making all this noise. And usually when I'm drunk, I'm having a good time. I could talk to girls, no problem. I'm a social guy. But I remember just standing still, like in one spot. I was just standing there, zoning out on things, like just standing there, just looking. And I remember in my head, I was like I wanted this feeling to go away, but it kept on getting stronger and stronger and stronger. And I remember thinking that I was going to throw up, but yet I told myself that, okay, well, there's no alcohol in my stomach. Why am I going to throw up? Because the only times I've ever thrown up was from me being wasted and drunk, but I haven't thrown up since I was like 17. I've had close calls, but it all has to do with alcohol. The next one actually says, I'm not having fun like when I'm drunk. So yeah, it's a totally different feeling. I actually prefer being drunk and having fun, not wasted where you're falling down, but you have a good, strong buzz on and you're having fun with your friends. This is more like, if you take it, just just chill at home and do nothing, I guess. The next one says paranoia. I definitely was paranoid. I was scared. At one point, I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was thinking I was going to have a heart attack, but then I felt my chest, but it wasn't beating really fast, so I knew it was in my head. It says, guys jump up and down, scare me from when like I got punched in the face. So a while back, a few months back, I was drunk downtown and I got sucker punched. There's a video on that one too. And this kind of, when people were jumping up and down right next to me, it kind of brought back that feeling when I was drunk and I saw the guys for the first time when I was drunk and then got punched. It was that same split second when I just see people next to me jumping up and down. But they were having a good time. They weren't going to punch me in the face. But that one took a second, because the next note, it says slow reaction. As in, like, I got scared, but it took a minute to get scared. Like, you can't really react in time if you were to get in a fight, or say you're on this and I don't know, it just you can't process everything right away, so it's gonna take more time to react. So think about that when you're doing stuff. Like, people are gonna hate me for this, but don't take edibles and drive. Or don't take a lot of edibles and drive, just like you're not gonna drink a lot and drive. Don't drink and drive at all. Uber, son. The last one says, I keep zoning out on thoughts. It's hard to write this. Thank God for autocorrect, because they corrected most of the words on this. When it says zoning out on thoughts, basically, when I have a thought in my head, basically, I felt like I concentrated too much on that one thought. Like when I said, I don't want to be here. It seemed like forever telling myself, I don't want to be here, I should leave, blah, blah, like a bunch of things, and just like, but everything was in slow motion. Where when you think of things regularly, you're just like, I guess I get a cup of soda, I guess I'll get some pizza, I guess I'll do this, I guess I'll do that. And at that moment, I kind of felt like, well, I want to go home. I should go home. I believe I want to go home. Yeah, I'm going to go home. And it was like that. It was like a slower thought process. And that's the only notes I took. And then pretty much it was, pretty much that's it. Came home. I came home shortly after, and we were chilling here, talking, and the paranoia part went away. And things started to calm down. I was still messed up, but I didn't have that feeling like, oh, what am I doing here? You know, just like, I believe that where you're at while you're on edibles has a huge part of how your body reacts. And that's my take on it. So if you're still watching this, pretty much the first time I took edibles, nothing happened. Second time I took edibles, I took too much. If by any chance this video gets 100 likes, I still have leftover edibles, one package of edibles left. I told myself I'm not going to do this again. I don't want to. I don't like it. But if this video gets 100 likes, I will try it for a third time, take a lower dose, and pretty much see how it's supposed to be, like how it's supposed to be when you take the right amount. Anyways, this is for educational purposes. If you're thinking about trying edibles, don't take too much. It's going to take a while to kick in. Take 2 pieces, wait a couple hours. So, all right, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let's talk about this and see what happens. I would hear some things, but it sounded weird. Like, I tried to describe it earlier. I tried to describe it earlier, where when someone was talking, it didn't feel like a sound of a word. Like, I heard it and I could understand it, but it wasn't like a regular sound. It sounded like energy. It sounded like just felt like a lightning bolt, but like not a thunder, but just like the words sounded like energy. I know it doesn't make any sense, but it's hard to explain.